Scene 1, take 1. Hello. I gotta start over. Scene 1, take 2. Please stop staring at me. Anything in my teeth? Why don't you keep that next to you, huh? Oh, Tully, come on, out, out. Let's go. Out, out, out.
Go.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, back. It's okay. Just back up. Just back up. It's okay. It's my dog. Hello. Welcome to episode 3 of A Kind of Cooking Show. We're back at it. It's been a little while. Our bad. Thank you all who have been watching and supporting and all the words and all the love. I was so hesitant on putting myself out there like this, and it's just been, you guys have been giving me the confidence that I've needed to keep this project going. So thank you. We are gonna make spicy Doritos today. That's right, that's what we're gonna do. Super quick, in and out, really easy, and pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. So, we're gonna get right into it. It's weird how short this is gonna be. All right, what do I have? What do I have? What do I have? Remember everything, remember everything. Oven is preheated to 350, so do that if you're making these. We have a big bowl, we have a lemon, we have a zester, we have a knife, we have 2 random little mini cutting boards. Maybe just use one big one. I want to use 2 small ones. I have here 4 corn tortillas. I get 4 chips out of one of these discs. So use that as you will, make the size you want to make, but I'm using corn. I suggest corn. This is grated cheese. Doesn't really need to be here, but it is here. So you can use Parmesan cheese. This is Romano, and I just grated it in my food processor, as fine as it would go. But yeah, so Parmesan cheese, no cheese, doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna use cheese. Our spicy Dorito seasoning, I will tell you what is in here. Sheet tray with parchment, we have a brush, and we have some olive oil in there. Not measured, just a random amount, because we're gonna brush our buddies. So, spicy Dorito mix. It's all about the seasoning. I made it once just 5 minutes ago, so now I'm a pro. So, in here we have 2 tablespoons of this cheese. We have 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of spicy chipotle, delicious, and 2 teaspoons of onion powder and 2 teaspoons of garlic. 2 teaspoons. That's hard to say. 2 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons. That's what we have in there. Oh, and salt. 2 teaspoons of salt. Oh, and a little black pepper. Ooh. She's back, baby! Focus. That's what's in there. I'll have it written out because I'm probably wrong. I probably said all the wrong things. We're gonna get right into it. No bullshit. Oh, this shirt, by the way, fuck cancer. I'm wearing my fuck cancer shirt, my pocket tee. It's a Lion Co. It's the company, this guy Lion, he lives in California, and his thing is positive mental attitude, and him and his fiance started this clothing line to help pay for his medical bills. I'll link it below, of course, or link it wherever the links live, and I highly recommend you guys just check out his story, but get some, we can be matchy match. So, olive oil brush, I'm just gonna brush these buddies, and the reason we're brushing them with the olive oil so the seasoning sticks to the tortillas. And you can use any oil. So brush front and back. And I really did eat spicy Doritos during chemo. It's a true story. If you've seen my chocolate shortbread recipe, I think I mentioned the Doritos in them, but it was in the same day I was back in the hospital because I got a was neutropenic, so I had to go back to get antibiotics so I wouldn't go into septic shock. And so I was feeling pretty good. I wasn't on getting chemo that day, and I was eating spicy Doritos and chocolate Teddy Grahams, and I probably had 2, but chemo makes everything taste horrible. So that's why the more flavor, the better. And then I would suck on those like fruity ring lifesavers. So if you're someone that's going through chemo right now, I send my love to you. And little hack, maybe try a lifesaver. So I'm gonna cut. I get 4 chips from my 1 disc. So, but I guess you could keep going and have smaller chips, but whatever. So my mix, I'm gonna put it right in the bowl. Boom, boom. And I'm gonna do just 1 quadrant at a time because I'm afraid then they won't all get seasoned. So, yeah, I'm just gonna toss them in, and I'm just gonna use my hands and coat them. Full disclosure, this is our second time doing it because it wasn't working the first time. I think I put too much cheese in it. So don't do that. Look at that. So on the tray. So about to be done. And they do look good. You are correct. So ovens at 350, like 10 to 15 minutes. When they come out of the oven, they're gonna be a little chewy because I'm not frying them, I'm baking them. I don't feel like dealing with all that oil. But you could totally fry your chips. You fry them and then have the seasoning ready in the bowl, and then toss the hot, it's still probably a little wet, and then just toss them right into the bowl with the seasoning and be delicious. But I'm not doing that. They're gonna be a little chewy if you bake them, but you just let them sit for maybe like 15 minutes, maybe 5 actually, and they'll crunch up. So the extra I'm just gonna drizzle. Okay. Bye. 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 Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Goddamn easy and delicious. So I'm gonna toss them in the oven, 15 minutes. No, yeah, 15 minutes. And then we'll put a little lemon zest on top when they come out, and we're chilling. I'm gonna do that. Great, here we go. Okay, in the oven. Can you set a timer? Can you set 15 minutes? 15 minutes? Yeah. Yeah, guys, that's spicy Doritos, I guess. It's pretty fitting I'm doing an episode right now. I don't know when you guys are gonna see this, but in this moment, I just had my 6-month, 6-month checkup up in New York, where my oncologists are, and this chick is still cancer-free. Scans are, I don't know, some of you probably know that, for me at least, scans are this crazy juxtaposition of, you know, you're mentally exhausted, you're pretty much just waiting to see if you have tumors in your body, and you go and I have this all day of tests, of scans. It's not a lot of poking, but you know, it's a full day of hospital time, and you wait, and luckily that same day I know, thankfully. So then I go see my doctor, and she walks in, and I try to read her body language immediately to see what she's about to say, and I'm usually wrong because I always think I'm gonna have cancer again, and she tells me that I'm fine. And it's just like this weird moment of like relief, but also then I just always felt like I was doing scans wrong because I never wanted to like jump up for joy and celebrate. I just felt weird about that. I'm like, what's wrong with me that I don't feel this like crazy elation? And it's just, it scans. It's, for me, it's like, great, in this one moment, I'm good. In 6 months, I'll see you then. So it's just something that I know that you can't do cancer scans right or wrong. So that's just how I deal with it. And then we always have sushi and beer afterwards, so we did that. Unfortunately, it was also accompanied with some pretty shitty news of, I had I've been in menopause since I was 19, and I get a shot that makes that happen. Didn't do the shot, long story short, body was maybe coming out of menopause, so it was a quick moment of, well, let's take this opportunity and see if I have one ovary left and see if I have any eggs. And my husband and I would freeze an embryo. I had a hysterectomy when I was 19, so physically having babies was never, I'm good, I know that. So this was about the biological aspect of it, and he went through a whole day of tests. I went through some tests, and long story short, there's no more eggs left in me. So it's very, very fresh, and Will and I are still, working through that ourselves right now. I haven't even really told a lot of people because I don't know. And yeah, I mean, we're 27, we don't even want to have kids right now. And it's, cancer and infertility, it's not rare. I'm not the special one. I think a lot of us probably are in that same boat, no matter if you're a woman or a man or whatever, or just as a human. Yeah, my first emotion is anger, so I'm still working through that, and it just brought a lot of isolation, kind of PTSD from when I was going through treatment of 27, you're infertile, you don't want to have kids, but you can't have kids, and no one your age that can understand what you're going through. I don't even understand what I'm going through. So the reason why I'm pretty much laying my heart on the table is maybe one of you guys knows what I'm going through and will reach out to me, and I will have a conversation with you, because that would be nice. And that's the whole point of the show, is to have these raw moments, to maybe have an aha, I'm not the only one moment. And I know I would have liked it if I was on the other side of the screen and I heard someone in their 20s say, I have a hysterectomy and I'm infertile too. And so if you are that, I feel you and I see you, and it fucking sucks. So that's why we're making spicy Doritos today. So yeah, so if you see Will and I, that's what we're going through right now, and we're good. Everyone's healthy and strong, and we love each other very much, and we're figuring it out. So yeah, that's just the goddamn truth. Okay.
Are you mad at me?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. All right, 10 minutes. They have been in the oven. My dope gloves. I'm gonna take them out. Oh yeah. I feel like a good way to tell when they're done, because they won't be crunchy, is see how they're kind of curving. They're drying out. I would use that as an indicator that they're done. So I'm gonna let them sit for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna zest them. Oh, do I wanna zest them now? I'm gonna zest them now. I'm doing it. Maybe a little too much. So we're just gonna let them sit for like 5 minutes or so, and maybe longer, but I'm gonna start at 5, and then we're gonna eat them. Okay, 6 minutes or so. Ooh, I'm not eating one. They've been sitting out. They could definitely use more time, so you should maybe wait 10, but I'm impatient, so I'm gonna eat them now. They'd be thick layer of coating, of seasoning. Maybe even too thick, but that is okay. Okay, here we go. You're welcome. It's spicy, it's good. Damn. That's hot. Having a beer, sorry. Hey, it's good. Is it a Dorito? No, it's not. Doritos are probably better, but these are maybe better for you, and they're fun to make, and you can make it up, and you can add a little less seasoning next time, and any kind of seasoning that you want. And the lemon zest is crucial, in my opinion. So, a little guacamole, got yourself a beer. They're actually damn good. All right, guys, like I said, in and out. Boom, boom. I don't fuck around anymore. I'm professional. I love you all. Thank you so much. Fuck cancer. Done, bitch.